What up, just for you? White people, public service announcement. White people. The reason why black people keep making it about race is because white people keep making it about race. I'm gonna call a spade a spade. What I mean by that is, our history, black people have always been on the back end. Now that slavery is over and segregation and there's laws and stuff to put in place that are supposed to make us equal, we still have tons of incidents that say we are not equal. It still says white people are better than black people. Now, this is not an individual thing. I'm talking about a cultural thing. I'm not talking about every single white person and every single individual black person as individual personalities. I'm talking about two different cultures, two mindsets of two different cultures. White people stop making it about race. Stop doing stuff to make black people think it's about race. Plain and simple. There was a congressman who referred to black people as colored in 2020. Colored. I don't know what I would do if somebody called me colored. I probably wouldn't even get mad. I'd be so shocked. Like, you use colored? And you still make decisions for minorities in 2020 and you still refer to black people as colored? That's why black people think stuff is about race. You got the TikTok challenges. How to make a nigga. The other dude was like, let me show you how to make Kool-Aid. Now that and then the video, he literally says, now that I got the black people's attention, he jumps off a table and he flashes to a clip of a black dude getting hung. You got the George Floyd challenge. Why is there a George Floyd challenge to begin with? You got two white dudes. One dude lays on the ground like George Floyd. The other dude pretends to be the cop with his knee on his neck. And they're both smiling like it's a joke. That's not funny to us. You got the girl, I want to say she was in Florida. Her and her boyfriend did some racist stuff and they ended up not graduating. And now she blames black people for ruining her life because she did some racist stuff, got caught, and her school expelled her before she graduated. And that's black people's fault. And she hates black people now. So these incidents happen all the time. It happens so much, we made a name for it, called it Karen. How many times have we seen a Karen? Today. The past few months, the past few years. So this stuff happens all the time. So that's why when white people say, why do you make it about race? Y'all make it about race. We react to it. We don't act it out as a racial incident. We react to the racism that happens. That is it. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. You can't be like, hey, how to make a nigga and expect black people not to think you're racist. And these aren't old people. Most of these incidents come from very young people. High school, college. These are upstanding, quote unquote, upstanding American citizens. These aren't degenerate people, drug addicts and crackheads and, all these other type of, quote unquote, degenerate people. These are what our president likes to call upstanding Americans. Those are some good people. They don't seem that good to me. But that's just me in my opinion and how I perceive things. Now, some of this stuff may have been meant as a joke. Not saying that some of the people that did this hate black people and they want black people to die and it's all racist and white power. Not saying that. But if you have the audacity to pull a joke like that, you better know who you're going to offend. Plain and simple. Black people don't do that to white people. You don't see black people making a joke and then hanging themselves and pretending like we're hanging y'all from a tree or lynching y'all. It just became federally illegal to lynch a person in 2018. Lynching was made for black people. That's who got lynched. And you could do that up until 2018. It just became illegal on a federal level. So when white people say, why are you making it about race? It's not about race. We're all even. No, we're not. We should be, but we're not. Now, cultures are changing, and change happens fast. The faster change happens, usually it happens rough and kind of violent. But yeah, black people don't make it about race. We react and make it about race. Now, I'm not saying every black person does. Well, some people use the black card unofficially and just kind of pull that black card. Sure, white people pull it all the time, though. They pull the black card all the time. Even with this whole George Floyd thing. You went through the anger, then you went through the denial. Well, he was a criminal. Well, if you look at this, well, trying to justify it. Then you go into the inclusion section. Well, white lives matter too. All lives matter, not just black lives matter. So we're starting to get that message too. Then we went to the whole denial, like, well, black people kill more black people than black people. White people kill more white people than black people. Like, I mean, if you go into a Hispanic neighborhood, they probably get killed by Hispanic people. Because that's who they live around. Black people don't walk around the country walking about, hey, let's go kill some white folks. But white people have done that to black people. That has been done. That has been done somewhat recently. That has been done since before slavery ended. That has been done after slavery ended. That's been done after segregation ended. Black people have never gone out in a lynch mob. We just had a lynch mob last month try to pull this dude off a porch. By a bunch of people just walked into his house, a big armed mob. Walked up to his house looking for somebody, and it was the wrong person. And did it in the name of the law. So no, black people don't make it about race. We react to the racism. That is what it is. If you don't like it, change it. It's that simple. And what I mean by change it, you may not be doing stuff like that. But if you know somebody who is, check them. Or let them know, I don't agree with that. That's not cool. We don't support that. We can't be cool. But if you just turn a blind eye like, that's them, you kind of accept that behavior. Is what it is. We all know black people have most black people are killed by black people. How many times do you hear black people say, black people, we need to stop? We check ourselves on that all the time. Y'all need to do the same. Is what it is. Till next time. Just for you.